everything that's going on in the world. We are coming down to the last month of the first quarter of 2016. Many of you have shared some of your goals, your aspirations, the things that you're doing that you're accomplishing as a result of listening and tuning in each and every week, listening to Mr. Les Brown on YouTube, following him on his Facebook page, and you are taking action on your goals and your dreams. And tonight we are going to do something special. I am going to introduce a few of those members of our Platinum family. Some voices you heard before and some will be new. And they're going to share just their thoughts around the power of resilience. We're going to have a wonderful roundtable discussion tonight on the power of resilience so that you can position yourself with what you need to do to continue on the path that is manifesting your best year yet, or make an adjustment or two that will allow you to open up to that greatness that lives inside of you, as Mr. Brown talks about each and every day. So let me pause to see who is there. I'm going to invite them to introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about who they are and what they do before we get into tonight's conversation. So first, I would like to see if we have Reverend Jenenne Macklin on the line.
Good evening. Good evening, Stacey. Yes, I am on the line.
Awesome, awesome. Well, let's go ahead and introduce yourself to this audience. They don't know how fabulous and fantastic you are, but I do. But I want to share that information with them.
Oh, so thank you.
Yes, you are welcome.
I appreciate that. Well, welcome to each and every one of you who have stepped up to show up today for yourself. We're excited that you're here. I am Reverend Jenenne Macklin of Spirit and Riches, and I am a transformational coach, speaker, and author. And I love empowering women, but people in general, to know their value, to shift the relationship that they have with money, and to heal that relationship for greater prosperity and greater abundance in their lives.
And I just love the work that you're doing in the world and how you are shaping and transforming lives, and having the opportunity for you to join the Platinum family is a wonderful addition and blessing, because we are on a mission. Mr. Brown is assembling the best and the brightest, those who want to share their voices, be voices of hope and transformation, and that's what you represent. So thank you so much for being in our conversation tonight, our special Platinum Roundtable. Now let me check in and see if we have the man himself, the more guy, the one and the only, Mr. Wade Randolph. Are you in the house tonight? Mic check. All right, Mr. Randolph was there. We're going to give him a moment, and let's see if we have none other than Mr. Anthony Latson, another one, Dr. Anthony Latson, who shared a little message last week, if he has returned for tonight. So let's check the mics on Dr. Latson. So their mics are muted at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and get started, Reverend Jenenne Macklin, and we're going to bring the conversation over to you as we're going to be discussing the power of resilience. What comes to mind when you think about where most people are at this point in the year?
At this point of the year, well, we're at the beginning. We're in a new year, and we have walked through quite a few fires probably in the last year, and so we're probably standing strong. We've got a vision we're moving toward, and we're still probably excited. It's March. We're still probably excited about what we want to see showing up and how close we're getting to our destiny.
And I agree with you, because it is the beginning, but it's the first quarter. And sometimes we've forgotten where we are in our goals and our dreams and our benchmarks of success that we're looking for. Because the same, people wait for the first of the year to make all these resolutions and things they want to accomplish. And about this time, some folks have blurred vision and they can't remember exactly what they committed to. So they need a little reminder. So we're going to get into some strategies tonight on what we can share in the power of resilience, not giving up. Like, this is key time to really position yourself for what you want to manifest this year. And I believe Mr. Wade Randolph's mic is unmuted. So we're going to go ahead and have the more guy introduce himself on our Platinum Roundtable.
Hey, Stacy, thanks for having me this evening. This is Wade Randolph, the Moore Guy, Productivity and Leadership Strategist. So hopefully I can add some value as we continue discussion tonight.
Awesome. Well, we're so glad that you're here. And Wade, I'm going to pose the same question to you. Where do you think people are right now at the beginning of the year figuring out what's next as they prepare for the next quarter?
You know, it's interesting you would ask me that. I have a few private clients that I'm meeting with, and they are at the point of, have I set the bar? I want it, but how do I reach it? What new things do I need to learn in order to move me forth? What do I need to let go of in order to move me forth? Who do I need to become in order to move me forth? And those are three areas that I think you got to concentrate on if you really, really want something new in 2016.
Absolutely. I love it. The conversation is getting juicy already. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pre-show. So I would get the pen and the paper out. I would be prepared to write down information because we're going to get into the nitty-gritty tonight of the power of resilience and preparing for your best year yet. Now, we also have Dr. Anthony Latson joining us. His mic is now live. Dr. Latson, go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience as we continue this Platinum Roundtable.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Anthony T. Latson, and I'm an author, I'm a speaker, and I'm also a leadership coach. And what I love to do is I help people live by design and not by default. Because in my practice, I find a lot of people are living a life they haven't chose. Their mother would have told them you're a good dancer, go to dance school, and the father said, come into the family practice, but yet they don't want to do that from their heart. They might want to be a baker or do something from their heart. And I help them design a life worth living instead of living a life of survival. So that's what I love to do, and I just love helping people. That's from my heart. I just love helping people.
Well, we appreciate the work that you're doing and how you're showing up, and I want to invite you to answer the same question on where people are at this point in the year as we're about to engage in a conversation and the power of resilience. What do you think is happening? What have you seen? What are the trends and where focus is and where the attention that most people are paying to their goals and their dreams are happening right now, March 2016?
Well, what I see is a lot of reassessment, because we can start the year off so powerful, making these quotes and affirmations that I will and I do and I can, but sometimes life gives you a hit. And sometimes you stumble and you forget about the real reason why you went after your dreams. So a lot of my clients are reassessing to say, is this my dream? Or is this somebody else's dream? Is this what I really want to do with my life? Or is this something that I just picked up, say, I just want to try it? So I believe a lot of people are reassessing their goals and their dreams and make sure that it's really coming from their heart and not just from their head. Because when you got a conflict with your head and your heart, I tell everybody, follow your heart.
I love it. I love it. So now I would be remiss if I didn't share a little bit more of who I am. For those who don't know me, I'm an international speaker, trainer, author, coach. I am the founder of Destiny Designers University, a classroom without borders, where we are focused on graduating to the next best version of ourselves by turning inspiration into results. So results-driven personal growth and development. And I'm excited about this conversation because as I talk to some of those who enrolled in Destiny Designers University in our programs and our classes, some folks are at the point where they just need to push a little further. It's been a journey. It's been a process. And at this point, they're at the cusp of making a decision to push and barrel through to manifest what they need, or getting stuck in an old way of doing it, or fighting off the voices in their head or the people around them and making some shifts in their mindset so that they can produce a better skill set that will allow them to have the kind of 2016 that they envision. So I found that when we have a conversation that lifts our consciousness, that shifts our behavior, we can get to those results. And tonight we're going to talk about the power of resilience and what we can share with you that are tangible takeaways for you to start implementing it today, right now, tonight, so that you can be prepared to finish this first quarter strong and set yourself up for the second quarter of productivity, moving you along your goals and your dreams for this year. So with that being said, I'm going to jump over to you, Wade, and ask you what would be some of your advice. As you mentioned, you've been talking to some clients who need to make some changes. What would be the first thing that you share when it comes to being able to develop a resilient mindset for success?
Become self-defined. Stop defining yourself about what you did last year, 3 years, or years ago, or what people have told you. So sit down tonight and say, who do I need to be in order to achieve my goals and my dreams? What are the 3 qualities that I need to have? Do I need to see myself as a powerful female or powerful male? Do I need to see myself as being more successful? Do I need to take time and to meditate each day upon what I want instead of what I don't want? Define yourself as what you want to be, not what you used to be.
I love it. So first tip, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're writing this down. Define yourself. Repeat it one more time, Wade.
Define yourself as what you want to be instead of what you used to be. Start living out your imagination instead of your memory.
Woo-wee, that's a tweet, as my girl Oprah would say. I love it. Thank you, Mr. Wade Randolph. And over to you, Reverend Jenenne Macklin. What would you add to that? Now you're defining yourself not as you used to be, but what you want to be. Now, what would you add on to that?
So what I would add on to that, in defining yourself, to know the value that you bring. To know the value that you bring. Because what we're offering our clients, what they're hiring us for, and we're interacting with them around, is the value that we bring. But we have to know the value that we bring, what it is through our wisdom, what it is through our years of training, what it is through our years of experience that we're going to bring, that we have to offer. That's of value through our products, through our coaching, through our speaking. What is the value that you bring? And I often find when I'm working with clients, it's hard for them to find their value, because so often, like Wade is saying, their value is based on what they do for others and how they impact others, but not really knowing the value they bring when they walk in the door, or when they walk into a room, or they walk up to a mic to speak. So in defining yourself, define the value that you bring.
I love it. That is major. And that's what's so beautiful about the work that we do, is getting to that core, getting to find out how you celebrate yourself and don't underestimate the value that you bring. This is, we're going there in some very heavy concepts, and I hope everyone is taking notes, because we want you to digest it. This is like when you're getting the meal and you're taking a piece of the entree. You have to sit and digest so that you can understand the power in following these instructions, not just hearing it. I love it. Let's move on to you, Dr. Anthony T. Lasson. What would you add to our meal tonight?
I would like to add to this gumbo, like I would say down south, because I love food. But what I would add to this for the resilience, that you are more powerful than you think you are. You are more powerful than you think you are, because tough times don't last, but tough people do. Because for you to be resilient, you have to understand that trouble will come. If you want to be successful, trouble will come if you want to obtain your goal and your dream. Trouble will come, just like my friend and some of your friends that you know. Trouble will come if you want to be successful. Because everybody who starts on the journey of success have to realize failure doesn't mean failure. Failure doesn't mean failure. And I'm going to say that again. Failure doesn't mean failure, because to fail means you haven't found the right process to be successful. You just got to start over again. And that's where you got to be tough. That's where you got to stand on your own 2 feet and say, I'm going to keep on going and going after my goal until I see it with my own 2 eyes. not my mind, but my eyes, and feel it in my hand. So you got to be tough, because tough times don't last, but tough people do. You got to be tough.
I love it. Gotta be tough. So you're more powerful than you think you are. So here is my addition. So this is getting us into another piece of the main course. I want you to level set. Write that down, everybody. Level set. Stop comparing your progress and abilities against someone else's whose shoes you have not walked in. Because there are a lot of times, and I know I was guilty of that, when you look at somebody else and you look at Reverend Jenenne Macklin or Wade Randolph, the Moore guy, or Dr. Anthony T. Lasson, you're like, I want to have the same thing that they have right now. But you don't know what they went through. You don't know their process. So when you level set, you are at the same place where they were before they developed into the next best version of themselves. You're at the growing part for you. You're at where you need to be in your journey. So don't waste time comparing and using excess energy on trying to duplicate somebody else's journey. Walk in your shoes, level set, watch the view of where you are, and then raise to a new consciousness when you receive the information that will allow you to expand and grow. That's one of the things that can get in our way, can trip us up when we're trying to use each portion of what we share. Define yourself, not as what you used to be, but what you want to be, right? No, define yourself as what you want to be, not what you used to be. Know the value that you bring. You're more powerful than you are. And when you level set, you can now focus on your growth and development, your process, where you are, and celebrate each step. I wish I could tell everyone on this call that it was as easy as 1, 2, 3. I could come through this phone, sprinkle some magic dust on your head, and instantly you would have every single thing you desire. But the truth is, it's not going to happen that way. You have to go through some things. You have to grow through, and you have to develop according to the way in which you invest in new opportunities to manifest your goals and your dreams. So when you listen to these words, when you hear what everyone is sharing tonight, deposit it, digest it, and then take the next step that will allow you to move from where you were January 1st to March 7th to where you will be December 31st of 2016. So I'm going to go around this round table one more time, and let's get to some of the desserts. Someone's listening, and they're saying, Wade Randolph, that sounds great. You know, this whole concept and idea of defining yourself as what you want to be, not what you used to be. But it's not that easy when you have people in your ear reminding you of what you used to be every single day. How do you fight back? What else would you add for them to stand and hold on to the power of resilience?
Sometimes if you have people that's in your ear, you've got to learn to love people from long distance. You've got to be willing to separate yourself from those that don't have a vision and empower yourself and get around people that have a vision, people that want to go a different way. They want to set the course in their life. People that are saying, I want more because they're not satisfied. People that are saying, there's got to be something else that I can give while I walk this journey called life. So there are no bad people in the world, but there are people that don't have your vision. You've got to catch up with people that are saying, let's find a new way to bring out 100% in me. And you've got to be willing to walk with those people. Is it hard? Yes. Is it going to be difficult? Yes. Is it necessary to live a full life? Yes. If you want to live life, walk with those people that are walking in a different way and are going the same way you want to go.
I love it. I hope you're taking notes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's dropping. As the kids would say, we're dropping science. I love it. Awesome job, Wade. And let's go on, Reverend Jenenne. What do you have to add to the dessert when you're talking about knowing the value that you bring? But where do I begin? What value? Everybody can do what I do. How am I valuable?
Oh, gosh, I love it. How you are valuable, you want to know that there's only one like you. There's 7 billion people on this planet, but there's only one you. There's nobody's going to walk like you. There's nobody's going to talk like you. No one's going to speak like you. No one's going to look through the same lenses that you look through. You have got to know the value of you, that when you were created, it wasn't a multiplication. There's just one original. And that original, from where I come from, are usually priceless. The originals are usually so, so valuable. And that's the way you want to hold yourself. Now, piggybacking on Wade, you may not be able to stay in the same neighborhood. You may have to change your zip code so that you end up spending time with other people who value themselves. And they're not trying to compare their middle to your end or their middle to your beginning. They're confident in who they are and the value that they bring. So you're going to have to dig deep in that. Will that be somewhat difficult? Yes. But I can tell you, in all that you do, you think it's what you do, but it's really who you be. And you've got to know who you be, because that's what people want. They will pay you for it. They will spend time with you. They will walk, ride, or die with you when you know who you be, and it's not what you do. So then you can stop working so hard because you know the value you bring when you walk in the door.
Who you be? Oh, I love it. I tell you, sometimes I feel guilty. I have so much fun doing what we do because this is what makes my toes curl. Yes, I hope everybody is taking notes. This is real talk, applicable information now that can put you in a whole nother trajectory of life if you take it in. Woo, let's keep it moving. Let's see Dr. Anthony T. Latson. Someone is saying, oh, yeah, I'm more powerful than I think. Really? Am I? Look at all the mistakes I've made. Look at all the wrong choices I've done. How am I really powerful? How do you break that down for me? Because life has hit me upside the head, and I'm not feeling too powerful right now. What would you say to someone who is having that conversation in their head?
Man, let me tell you. When you say you're more powerful than you think you are, I just got 3 things to say to that person who's saying, I'm not sure, I feel inadequate sometimes when I try to go out after my dreams, I fall and stumble. Just say these 3 things, and I guarantee it'll help you. Say, I'm unique, I'm special, and I am me. I'm going to say it again. I'm unique, I am special, and I am me. Because, number one, nobody has your DNA. Nobody has your thumbprint. You were created uniquely. You were created for a purpose. God put you on this planet for a purpose. You're special because God chose you before the foundation of the world to purpose and a plan to fulfill your destiny, which is inside your heart. So you are special. And you are one of a kind. And when you can say, I am me, this is who I am, take it or leave it. You don't care what people think, what people say. Say, I am me. So if they can take you as you are, you can live your life by design and not by default, because nobody can tell you who you are. You have to discover it for yourself, because you are special. You are unique. And you can boldly stand on your own 2 feet and say, I am me. This is who I am. So don't feel inadequate. You are one of a kind, because that greatness inside of you is shining forth, making your way straight. So don't worry about it. You're unique.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I will just top off with a little bit of whipped cream on the top of this dessert to say, when you're talking about the power of resilience. All right, everybody knows I'm a foodie. It's out. Yes, Lord. And you mentioned gumbo. That got me started. I was thinking about some crawfish. Okay, let me know. I'm getting distracted. Y'all pray for me.
Come back.
Well, when we talk about level setting and being in that space of holding on, everything that we've shared it builds to that power of resilience, because resilience means you don't give up. You don't stop. You don't get complacent, that you keep moving. And I have a battle cry that I have established for Destiny Designers University and the people that work with me. Action, action, despite the distraction. I don't care how inconvenient life gets. I don't care what the bank account looks like. Action, action, despite the distraction. I don't care about the miserable, not going anywhere friends that you might have in your cipher that you've just heard from Wade and Reverend Jenenne to move out the way. Action, action, despite the distraction. I don't care if you've been told you're not enough, you're not worthy, you can't do it. You've just heard all the antidotes to that. You've heard all the ways in which you can turn that story around and you can stay focused on what you've decided is going to be your agenda to manifest in 2016. Now is the time for you to continue to insulate yourself with the right conversations, with the right people, invest in the right programs, get the coaching, get the help so that you can have the additional support in standing firm in the power of resilience. No one is going to hand it to you. You have to take from life what you know you deserve. You already have it inside of you. We tonight are tapping in to just a portion of that greatness that Mr. Brown talks about. We are allowing you an opportunity to think a little bit deeper, to go a little bit further, to say right here at the beginning of March, this is the last month of the first quarter. Look at the rest of the year in quarters of your success, what you're doing, the information that you received tonight, how can you implement it? And you keep moving forward. So what if it's not perfect? So what if you don't hit it the first time? At least you're doing more than 90% of the people on this globe because you're purposefully living your life and growing rather than just waking up and closing your eyes and hoping to get it right. Because if you aim too high and miss, it's one thing, but as Les would say, most people aim too low and hit. We don't want you to aim low and hit. We want you to aim high. We want you to stay focused. We want you to embrace the power of resilience so that you can release to this world only what you've been given. Wade talked about it. Reverend Jenenne talked about it. Dr. Lesson talked about it. All the things that you can unplug and shift so that you can get the results that you're looking for, not the feel good. Woo, I love the motivational Monday night call. I'm feeling great. I can run a marathon. What are you going to do as a result? What action are you going to take? What are you going to invest in? And who are you going to get on your team to help you execute? So with that, I can't believe that we are already at the top of this call, but I don't know, does everyone have like 2 or 3 minutes that we open up the call to see if any of the words that we shared, any pieces of this entree and dessert have been appetizing to the listeners? Do you have a moment, ladies and gentlemen?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So please stand by, everyone. We're going to open up the call so that you can share your thoughts and or takeaways. We want to know specifically what you are willing to do as a result of this roundtable discussion tonight.
All callers are unmuted. All callers are muted and may unmute themselves by pressing *6.
Hey, Stacey.
Hey, Myron Pemberton, go right ahead.
I want to thank the doctor for the question, who you be. Who you be. Yeah, that resonated, that knocked the ball across the fence for me, and I'm grateful for a lot of what we talked about to be at a level of clarity. So that's my strong question I'll be bringing forth tomorrow and speaking to a few people. Who you be? So I thank you.
You are very welcome, and thank you for being one of our faithful supporters and listeners every single Monday night on Les Brown's Motivational Monday Night Call. So let's see who else is out there, have a question or a comment for any one of our panelists. Hey, whose voice is that?
Yeah, that's me in Columbus, Ohio. I got one question. What took you guys so long to come with this kind of conversation? What took you so long?
Well, I guess that's confirmation that you enjoyed it. So we did something good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, you didn't tell everyone I know who you are, but everyone else doesn't know who you are. So tell us your name.
This is Queen Nala, the Queen of Columbus, Ohio.
Good evening, Queen.
Right.
Hello, Queen.
Hello.
Queen. So, Queen, what are you going to do as a result of this conversation tonight? I want to hear some specific actions.
What am I going to continue to do is be who I am and know who I am and keep walking my step a little bit more stronger. Ashe. Amen.
I love it. I love it. Well, we have a few more minutes before we have to sign off and get ready for another commitment. But if you have a question and or comment specific to your action as a result of hearing this roundtable tonight, please unmute your line by pressing *6.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, this is Adrian from Seattle.
Adrian, how you doing? Great to hear you tonight.
Hey, it's good to hear you guys. So you guys are always so just knowledgeable about what information you give. I wanted to say that it reminded me of a Monday night call you guys had about staying in alignment with your assignment. And that's what we need to do for 2016. Stay in alignment with your assignment. It reminds me, too, of what Jim Rohn used to say. You know, we can't change our life overnight, but you can certainly change directions. So change directions. Wherever you are, change your direction, shift, move, get out of your own way. You know, you have to let yourself be who you are and go for yours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Adrian. And your specific action?
My specific action is reflecting every day. What have I done today different that was better than yesterday? What new thing have I learned today that I didn't know yesterday? And what can I do more tomorrow that I didn't do today? That's what I'm going to do.
Awesome, awesome. I love it.
Good afternoon. This is Nanette Barry, Palmdale, California.
Hi, Nanette. How are you?
Good, thanks. And I just wanted to say that you all reminded me to insulate my vision. And that's the step I'll be taking, is to make sure that I keep my vision insulated. You know, when things are insulated, they're kept warm, right? And so that just reminded me to keep my vision warm, keep it thriving, keep it moving, keep it energized. And that's what I got from this call today.
Awesome. We love it. We love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing your feedback and your action as a result of listening. So we'll take one more caller before we close down and let you know how you can connect with each and every one of us on the call tonight.
Hey,
Yes,
Okay, we'll take two.
Hello?
I heard two voices. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm on Sport
talking
from St. Martin in the Netherlands, Antilles. It's my first time on the call, and it was awesome. I take away from this, I am unique, and I need to celebrate myself some more, my uniqueness.
That is awesome. Thank you for calling in from the Netherlands. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
And we hope that you return again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And there was another young lady trying to get through. I did hear you, so go right ahead.
How are you doing, Miss Stacy?
Hello there.
Hey, this is Mardetta, and I really enjoyed listening in tonight. And I just want to say, at this point in my life, I am falling more and more in love with my Master, my Lord, and He is teaching me how to love myself and leading me along a path that I never imagined that I would go. And I'm just so excited about it. And I learned so much from this session tonight. But I would have to say, for me, I just want to make sure that God is in every plan, every detail, follow His direction, and just go with no fear.
Awesome, awesome. I love that, Marvetta. And that is the beauty of the faith walk. And then that's my community of folks that I talk to. So you all up in my space right there. But I appreciate you, and I thank you for being on the call and for sharing that with us. This has been an awesome time together. But I'm going to ask everyone to stand by so I can go through the whole roundtable and everyone can share how you can stay connected and continue the conversation. So please stand by, everyone.
All callers are muted.
So we will start with you, Dr. Anthony T. Latson. How can everyone stay connected and continue the conversation with you?
Okay, you can go to my website. It's www.drAnthonyTLatson. That's DrAnthonyTLatson.com. Or you can text the word Anthony, ANTHONY, to 718-395-5522. That's 718-395-5522. Text the word Anthony. You can contact me. All my information will come up, the website, my email, all of that will come up. So that's how you connect.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. Reverend Jenenne Macklin, how can folks stay connected with you?
Yes, you can find me on my website, www.spiritandriches.com, or you can text 21777, and in the subject put manna, and that will be a download, inspirational, motivational download on healing your relationship with God and money. That's 21777, and in the subject put manna, MANNA.
Thank you so much. And on to the more guy. How can they stay connected with you, Mr. Wade Randolph?
Well, very easily. My website, if you want to connect with me, is randolphunlimited.com, RANDOLPH, unlimited.com, or on Facebook at Wade Randolph 1, Wade Randolph 1, or LinkedIn, which is Wade Randolph 1. And also, let me make a special announcement. I am going to release a course that I'm looking for 7 people that are serious about being a better leader. I'm not talking about a good leader. I'm talking about a great leader. My course will be Leadership 911, How to Lead During Times of Change, Challenge, and Chaos. Because right now, more than ever before, we need leaders. If you're interested, it's going to be a free training. Then send me an email to wade@themoreguy.com, WADE@THEMOREGUY.com, and let's make you a great leader that you already can move towards to in 2016.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Wade. And for those of you that want to connect with me, you can go straight to DestinyDesignersUniversity.com. That's www.DESTINY Designers, University.com. You have to pay attention if you want to connect. DestinyDesignersUniversity.com. And you can find all my social media there. You can join our list. We have a free gift for you if you sign up for that. And you'll have access to our next 21-day intensive, which is getting ready to start. So we look forward to connecting with all of you, and we want to see you move forward with volume and velocity towards your goals and your dreams. There's power in the word resilience when you act on it. So take all the notes tonight, make it an awesome day, an even better life, and we look forward to connecting again and making great things happen when we do. Bye-bye, everyone, and thank you, Reverend Jenenne Macklin. Thank you, Dr. Anthony T. Latson, and thank you, Wade Randolph, my Platinum family, for doing such an awesome job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye, everyone.